Welcome to Sound and Fury. I'm Eric Wilford Watson.
And I'm Hugh Frank, and I'm too legit to quit.
Thanks for being part of the show. Today we're going to delve into the wonderful genre of romantic comedies, which is every guy's favorite type of movie that I know.
Rom-coms.
Hi, Ron.
Hello, Lita.
I don't like the term chick flick because I've never once seen a baby chicken watch one of these movies.
That's true. Although, that makes me think, though, there actually is a chick flick movie out there. In Phantom Menace, Jabba the Hutt flicks a chick right off of the ledge when he's watching the pod race. That is a chick flick.
Do they call that little animal alien thing a chick?
I don't know. It's probably called a... it's Jabba the Hutt talking. So.
It screams as it goes down. That's really sad. It's almost as sad as when the shoe gets melted in Roger Rabbit.
Anyway.
So, what's your favorite romantic comedy movie?
So, for me, it's Notting Hill, which is kind of a guy-oriented chick flick, if you can call it that, just because it is like your average, ordinary dude.
A very ordinary boy bumps into a girl.
Albeit he's, British, who is romanced by a movie star.
But she is no ordinary girl. She is Anna Scott, the most famous film star in the world.
And, that doesn't really happen in real life, so it's kind of a...
Speak for yourself.
It's kind of a dude's fantasy romance kind of thing. So, yeah.
Never saw it.
Never saw it?
Have nothing to say about it.
Oh, okay.
Was it any good?
Well, it's got Julia Roberts and it's got Hugh Grant. And Hugh Grant says whoops-a-daisies a couple times in there. So there's that.
Whoops-a-daisies.
What did you say?
Nothing?
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said whoopsie daisies.
Kind of as a bonus.
Julia Roberts is usually pretty good.
Yeah. And she basically plays Julia Roberts, although she's got a different name. But she plays a very successful actress.
Is she a pretty woman?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she walking down the street?
Actually, she walks in space for part of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant in a place called Notting Hill.
Yeah. And at the end, she's just a girl standing in front of her boy, asking him to love her.
Aww.
Yeah. So it's like a zillion times better than, you hand me a hello.
Then what?
You hand me a hello.
Oh.
Sorry. Any movie with Tom Cruise just sucks.
Unless it's Minority Report.
Okay, well, every movie but Minority Report with Tom Cruise sucks.
So, my favorite romantic comedy has to be The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
That's hard to beat.
Beat it!
They make reference to that in the movie. Nice segue.
And they do have the guy who dresses like Michael Jackson and everything.
Yeah.
It's gold. Adam Sandler, you think of him as just a comedic actor, but he's actually a musician. He knows how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
My wife and I went to see him in Las Vegas a couple of years ago. Most of his act was just music.
Oh, yeah.
Guy can actually play the guitar surprisingly well. But it's him playing in the movie. It's him singing.
I have a microphone and you don't.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say!
He has an actual singing voice. Granted, he's a little over-the-top goofy, but I'm sure that's on purpose. But it's just genuinely fun. It's nostalgic. I think it's the first, 80s nostalgia movie. Because it was filmed in the 90s.
Yeah. One of the first ones. And it's actually got 80s people that are still young enough to kind of...
Like Billy Idol?
Billy Idol, yeah, to be...
No way.
And it's anyway, yeah. I could just quote it all day. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's got a surprisingly strong cast. I mean, Adam Sandler usually surrounds himself with a lot of the same actors. I don't know if he's just like the nicest guy to work with or what's going on there, but like Steve Buscemi's in like almost all of his movies.
I think all of them.
And he's great in that one, playing the drunk. Like the toast that he gives in that movie is hilarious.
The best man, everybody.
Best man, the better man.
Brian Posen's in that movie even. So there's a Star Wars connection.
And basically everybody at table 9.
Brian Posen.
He was the taxi driver guy in The Mandalorian.
Oh, yes. Also from the movie with the nerds. The show. Sorry, Big Bang Theory. Yeah, that's the one.
I came up with a Star Wars reference before you did, and you didn't know what it was for a second.
Well, I forgot.
I should win a Star Wars trophy.
You should.
I out Star Wars.
You get a gold star.
I out Star Warsed Hugh Frank.
Yes,
briefly.
It happens. Well, I mean, from a certain point of view.
Nice. No, it's I quoted the "Grow Old with You" song at my wedding. It's just a fun movie. There's not a lot to say about it.
Sang a wedding song from Wedding Singer as you're at your wedding while you were being a wedding singer.
I didn't sing it. I just recited the words.
Oh, okay.
I could be the man who grows old with you.
All right.
But the sentiment was the same. But yeah, it's Adam Sandler's made a lot of funny movies. I prefer his older movies, but this is probably the one that I go back to the most.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Good choice. I mean, there's the Golden Trilogy, right, of the Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler movies. There's, and then what's the second one is 50 First Dates, and then the
Blended.
Blended, yes. So yeah, they need to make more movies together because they're all good. They're all good. But that one's yeah.
This isn't on the list, but another romantic comedy that I sort of like is What Women Want.
Oh.
With Mel Gibson, who starts hearing women's voices in his head.
Yes.
He's either a crazy person or psychic.
My kid doesn't eat red
I can only get him to listen to what I say. Monsieur, I need to poop.
So
he ends up falling in love with Helen Hunt. And she ends up mad about him, too.
They had a sequel called What Men Want, which is actually surprisingly not terrible.
Oh, okay. I have not seen that.
Got any other romantic comedies that you like? Are there any other romantic comedies that you like?
There's a handful. I only wrote one down, though.
There's a lot. They're the kind of movies that you like. I'm watching this so that I can watch a science fiction movie with her later.
Yeah, I'm a fan of all art, though. So it has to be either really bad or have Tom Cruise in it for me to not like it. So, yeah.
Stay tuned for our next video where we Clockwork Orange his eyes open and make him watch Tom Cruise movies till he goes insane.
Yeah, I'll have my eyes wide shut for that one.
Oh!
But the Bridget Jones Diary movie was... that was a good one. For some reason, the British ones, the people with, I don't know, if it's got British people in it, those are the better ones.
I like romantic comedies that emphasize the second word of that. They're actual comedies that actually attempt to make you laugh.
Yeah.
Then it can be good. When it's just, I wonder if they're going to get together.
Then you might as well be watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I wonder if he's going to torture that one.
Cardassians. Yeah, like a car dangling from the ceiling.
Yes.
There are 5 lights.
There are 5 lights! Yeah, exactly.
Star Trek has romantic comedy episodes. There's an episode where Data dates a lady on the ship. It doesn't go well.
Data, what's important is that you're trying. You don't know how much that means to me.
I can imagine it does not.
Worf has a bachelor party on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
All kinds of romantic comedy Star Trek episodes.
Technically speaking, Braveheart's a romantic comedy. Well, maybe not comedy. It's definitely romantic, though. I mean, he basically keeps that flower from when he was a little boy until finally, 20 years later, and then when she dies, he kills England! You don't get much more romantic than that.
Yeah, did the English piss him off at some point? I mean, that and The Patriot?
Yeah, 2 movies in a row where he's like, do I got to kill English people? Yeah, here I go. Yeah.
Think they like get held up at the airport or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Heathrow. But yeah, I don't know. Well, then it's Mel Gibson, so now he's just off the wall.
Although he did make
hates everybody now.
He did make a good Santa Claus, though.
Did he?
Have you seen Fat Man?
No. Isn't there a new movie with Santa Claus where he's actually an assassin or something?
Santa Claus gives like some mafia kid a lump of coal, so they hire a hit on Santa Claus.
I've come for your head, fat man!
Dashing through the snow, no one horse open sleigh.
You think you're the first?
That's what it was. That's the one.
Yep.
Okay, haven't seen it, but it looked intriguing.
It's a movie that I've seen before. But anyway, that isn't a romantic comedy. Is any more than Death Wish with Bruce Willis is a romantic comedy.
You're not gonna kill me. No. Jack is.
But I like The Wedding Singer.
Things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
Oh, thank you for watching our video.
Gotta get out of my way, Billy. You're gonna get hurt. Oh, yeah. Don't you talk to Billy Idol that way.
Whoops, the daisies.